My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this by the way is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club, you can put a rod, alignment rod in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. So in summary, or in review, ball position for a pull, play it back a little more toward the center. Point your left shoulder at the target. You feel like your shoulders are a little bit closed. Swing out to right field with your hands. Feel like you're taking the club back. Don't keep the handle in on the takeaway. You're going to feel like your left arm swings across your chest. Your hands are going to go deeper behind you. You got a lot of load there coming down. Pretty good. That was a great impact position. You hit that ball 3 feet from the hole. But you can see some of the bending that can go on here. And what I want to see, and that's really, if you get an early bend in the left wrist, and on this one you didn't do it, I'd like to see you practice a drill. I'm going to show you a drill that you can do. It's not really a drill, it's just sort of an exercise. Motion training. Drag the club from about 12 to 18 inches behind the ball. Hold the club across on the ground and drag it 3 feet past the ball. And it'll look like this. So you start with the club on the ground, and you're going to drag it, keep it on the ground, drag it forward so you feel that extension. Keep the club on the ground though, literally. Right. So that's going to help you feel that extension. You can see the difference between where my hands are, where the lead arm is, and where your lead arm is. And so that early bend in your arms can lead to some inconsistencies. Like I said, in this one you were pretty good at impact. Your left arm is nice and straight there, but you can see the tendency as you take it back to start to tip forward. As you get closer to the top of your swing, you start to tip targetward. And I don't think it's a real problem. You're a little closer to the target here. And what you do is you back up right at impact. Right around here you start tipping backwards. So I don't think the net effect is it's a big deal, but you can see how you stand up a little bit and go toward the target. If you look at your nose, that setup, you'll see what happens here. goes up, and you start going toward the target a little bit. Now, for me, that swing's a little long. I like more extension in your golf swing. I think you collapse your arms, your hands get too close to your right shoulder, and then it's really hard to get them extended. I think, for me, I'd like this look a little more. And this, again, you can do this in front of a mirror and practice. I like this look here. I think you can hit just as far. A little short of horizontal, but notice how his hands are pushed further away from his head. And you can still get flat or more around, but just keep your right arm more extended. Yeah. Now that's maybe easier said than done, but it's at least something. Now I don't want you to go to the golf course thinking about any of that, but it's just something to work on when you're not, because you tend to get this way. Your right arm tends to collapse. The only things I want you to think about for the golf course are feeling your left arm is hugging up against your chest on the backswing, and it's going across your body, and then you're swinging out to right field. That's the only thing I want you to think about for the golf course. But for your practice, I want you to really get wider, more feel like your hands are further away from your right shoulder, and I want you to work on the drag drill and full extension of your arms. Practicing that, yeah, getting your arms fully extended. So those are the things I want you to work on. Because here's, the proof is right here at his impact position and your impact position. Now your right arm isn't fully extended, and it shouldn't be. It should be post-impact full extension, but you don't ever even get full extension post-impact. So you're going to see a totally different release pattern. You can see the full extension there. So I want you to get long with your arms, and I want your hands to swing out to right field. I want you to, because you tend to swing in and across your body, and you can see that, in any number of players. This girl right here, she just won an event last week. She's got a great swing. Notice the width at the top. Hands are away from her head and her right shoulder. But then watch this impact. Full extension. And then watch the right arm straighten. So that's really something you can work on. Not something to go out there thinking about, but yeah.